lights off as soon as I wake up is probably the least flattering thing I could be doing, but I also don't give a shit because the sun turned and it's spring and I can eat my breakfast on my balcony with the sun in my face and go blind and start my day in a sunny, beautiful, joyous way. So yeah, I don't see anything though. So we're back in my kitchen with the worst lighting possible, but you know, you do what you can. I'm going to bake my birthday cake. I am also devastated by the fact that this wall is completely empty because I have like vintage posters of cafe, like, you know, coffee exportation. And it's really cool, but I never found a frame, so this is gonna stay forever empty. However, you can see my Lego flower bouquet. Look at this. The bottle was too thin, so I separated it in two. The one part is this one, the second is this one. Also, I look tired because, against better judgments, I stayed up until like 1 a.m. because I was excited, simply. But yeah, we're gonna make a chocolate cake. My worry with it is that this is a recipe that I've done so many times that I know it by heart and it never turns out right, so maybe I learned it wrong, I don't know. It's 3 eggs, equal part flour and sugar. Oh my god, the egg is cracked. Who cracked my egg? Well, I'm using that one. Okay, 3 eggs, 1 to 1 part flour and sugar. It's 175 grams. Half a teaspoon of baking powder. 3 tablespoons of chocolate powder. And then chocolate chips that I don't have, so I'm not going to use that. And 15 millimeters of milk and 20 millimeters of oil. And yeah, that's what we're doing. I'm probably not gonna record everything because this is like the worst positioning ever because my tripod is kind of shit, but you know. Also, like, in what world am I a cooking influencer? I'm not. I'm barely a vlogger as it is, like, I'm not going to... Well, anyway. Flour. Oh, too much. I was enthusiastic. I overestimated. There we are. Then you put it to 0 again. Thank you. And then sugar. I always put less sugar because I don't like when everything's too sweet, which, you know, there's already going to be like melted chocolate on top of the cake. I don't need that much sugar. But fret not. I go to 150. I just add like vanilla sugar. Like it's brown sugar with literal vanilla in the pot, so it's infused, I guess. Also, in terms of sugar, I also have that one, which is also brown sugar with a cinnamon stick inside the jar. So, yeah. Okay. Cocoa powder. Ta-da! It's a quarter of a teaspoon, actually. It's not half a teaspoon. Oops. Hold on. Well, that one is broken already, so might as well. Yeah. My Spotify subscription finished yesterday night because my brother was paying for it. So now I'm locked out of it, so I'm listening to my vinyl records. Oh, actually not that bad. Okay, that one's bad. Never mind. Hold on, let me try to salvage it. I mean, it was salvaged, I guess. Oh yeah, that's what I forgot. I forgot the oil and the milk. Okay, now it's time to beat the whites. So it's oil first. This is the way my mother taught me when I was younger. I washed my hands, so don't freak out. You just put the oil everywhere. Then you take the flour, and put a little, and you move it around. And there you go. And then you pour. Also, it looks very oily on camera. Anyway, we're gonna use that time to clean. When I was a kid, my mom told me that I used to want all of my food to be red. And so whenever she baked a cake, she used to like use one of those little tiny red bottle of food coloring and just pour half of it over the batter so that I would have a red cake. So I am going to attempt to do that for my chocolate cream. It is like, I don't know, 10 p.m. I think. I got home. I was supposed to go to watch a movie, but then I just got tired, so I did not go. And this is my cake. Turns out I'm not really good with handling like chocolate cream, so it's just let's forget it happened, you know? I don't know why I chose like 4 candles. I could have, you know, do 2 candles on one side and 3 on the other. I'd be like, oh, she's turning 23! But no. Happy birthday to me. I was not alone today. It sounds really sad that I'm like making my own cake. But I was not sad today, to be honest, which is different because I usually feel very sad on my birthdays. It was a good day.